Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm pretty sure everyone watching this has that one friend or has had that one friend that will always just get you and some other friends or just you into some shit, either in trouble or into a situation you don't want to be in. And today's story time is about one of those friends. So if you find this entertaining at any point, leave a like on the video and let's get into this shit. So this is fucking ridiculous, okay? So about 2 years ago, I'm hanging out with a bunch of friends of mine at night at a friend's house. It's like 2 in the morning. They were all drinking. I wasn't because I don't like to drink. And I'm not 21 yet, so, never underage drink, boys or girls. Anyway, back on the story time, hanging out with some friends, and one of my friends, let's just call him Jason. Let's just call him Jason, okay? Now, Jason, he liked to drink a lot. He was like 19 at the time, so not even 21 yet. And that's how this whole shitstorm of a story starts, okay? So me and everyone are hanging out in my friend's basement. They're drinking. I'm not. They were just drinking my friend's parents' beer. And eventually they ran out. And all my friends agreed not to drink anymore because they didn't have any more beer. And neither did my friend's parents. So they couldn't get any more. And they all decided, hey, let's all go for a walk. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So we all start walking around the neighborhood. And my friend lives like a block away from a really big grocery store. So we decided to go there and just get candy and shit. Because why the fuck not? So we go down to the fucking grocery store. I immediately split away from my friends and go down the candy aisle and grab snacks. And the rest of my friends were down some other aisle looking for drinks. They were trying to find Gatorade and soda and shit like that. So they were on the lookout for that. I was just getting snacks and candy, shit like that. And we all met back up towards the front where the cash registers were. And we start checking out together. And the girl at the cash register is scanning our items. And her and some other lady next to her, who wasn't like a cashier, she was like one of the managers, was looking at us very weirdly. Like every once in a while they would kind of look up at us and just gave us a very weird look. Like they looked almost angry at us, but at the same time like weirded out by us. It was a very weird look. But anyway, I thought nothing of it. They probably just were like, what the fuck are these dudes doing in here so late at night? Like why are they buying candy of all things at this time? I don't fucking know. Anyway, they checked us out, we bought our items, and we all walk out together, right? And the minute we get out of the store, this weird blacked out car starts following us. And I was pretty creeped out by that. Because it's like, okay, what the fuck? We left the store. We're walking down the sidewalk. Had like a block to go to get back to my friend's house. And this weird black SUV just started following us. Now, I tried not to think too much of it. I tried not to freak out. I just figured it was a coincidence. And they were going the same way we were at a much slower pace. So I just kind of kept looking forward and didn't think much of it. But my friends were fucking freaking out. They're all like, who is that? Is that security? Like, why are they following us? What the fuck? Is this somebody we know? Like, are they just fucking with us? Is this someone that hates us? Are we about to get jumped? And I'm like, guys, relax. Like, it's probably nothing. Just chill out. So we keep walking, and my one friend, for some reason, is very far ahead of us. Like, he's walking way faster than the rest of us. He was, like, almost running. He was kind of, like, speed walking. And we were like, dude, come back. And he's just like, nah, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, that car's following us. I was like, okay. So we just kind of kept walking, and this car was like steadily behind us, a little bit farther away now, so we weren't as worried. But then out of fucking nowhere, a police car pulls out from a side street right in front of us and turns his sirens on. And this cop gets out of the car and comes up to us. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? And I was so confused, I didn't even know what to say. And my one friend's like, nothing, officer, what's up? And he's like, did you pay for everything you got in those bags? And I was just so confused. I was thinking to myself, like, what the hell? Did someone call the cops on us for shoplifting? Like, none of us stole anything. So I told the police officer, I was like, yeah, I bought everything in my bag. Like, I paid for everything. Here, look. And I showed him my receipt and everything in my bag. And he goes, okay. And he, like, starts looking through my friend's stuff, too. And then after looking through our bags, he saw that there was really nothing out of the ordinary. And he just goes, look, we got a call about you shoplifting. The store called us and said they saw you guys on camera stealing alcohol. Like, can you guys please just be honest with me and tell me so this can be a lot easier for both of us? And I was like, okay, I knew nothing about that. And the cop just kind of rolls his eyes because he didn't believe me. And I was like, no, seriously, like, you can check my receipt, my bag. You can search me. I have no alcohol on me. And he's like, all right, come here. So I walk over there, I put my hands up behind my head, and I let him search me, and sure enough, he didn't find anything because I didn't have any on me, and I was just as confused as he was. Like, I had no idea this happened. So after searching me, he sits me down on the curb and tells me to wait there, and then he goes on to my other friends and searches them, and sure enough, on the last person he searches, my one friend, aka Jason, I think that's the name I gave him, Jason, the one who doesn't seem to think before he does things, basically the police officer found some beer in Jason's pants. Yeah, I guess he went into the beer section of the store and opened one of the packs of bottles and put a few bottles into his pants and tried to walk out. And they saw him on camera and called the cops as he was leaving. And that's why the fucking people at the store were looking at us so weird, because they knew that one of us stole shit, or they thought all of us were. So anyway, the cop finds the bottles, immediately handcuffs him, sits him down on the curb right next to me, and my 2 other friends are sitting on the curb next to Jason. And I'm freaking out inside. Like, I'm thinking he's about to handcuff us all and arrest us all for shoplifting. And he's like, look, which one of you knew he was doing this? Which ones didn't? And my friends are all like, I have no idea, officer. Like, I really didn't know. And I was just like, yeah, I didn't either. And he's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, seriously, like, we could go back and look at the camera footage. Like, I wasn't even near any of my friends when this happened. I'm guessing they weren't around him. He must have split off and went on his own and did this. And then the security guard chimes in, and he's like, yeah, officer, they're telling the truth. Like, I watched the footage. I responded first. Like, I actually believe them. I think they're telling the truth. I think they had no idea that their friend was stealing. And the cop's like, okay, well, your buddy's going to jail tonight. And I was like, oh, shit. And my friend, I felt bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? Beer is not that important to go and steal it like that. And he could have got us all in fucking trouble. Like, seriously, I had no idea he was doing that kind of stuff. So anyway, like I said, my friend, he got put in handcuffs, put in the back of the cop car. The police officer arrested him and then said that we were free to go and to basically get better friends and not hang around with this guy anymore because he's bad news. And the security guard said, yeah, free to go. Just don't bring him around the store anymore. He's banned. And we ended up leaving, and on the way back to my friend's house, I was like, dude, I'm just going to go home. And he's like, oh, okay, like, see you later, Austin. And I was like, yeah, man, see ya. And I walked like 2 miles back to my house. I was just so like sick to my stomach and like just so over that whole night. I didn't want to even be around any of my friends and like any of that shit. So I walked back home and just went to sleep. And the next day I saw that my friend was actually out of jail. I think his parents got involved and like got him out. I don't know. I didn't really talk to him, and I haven't talked to him since because he just was being selfish, man. Like, you don't do that kind of stuff. Like, seriously. But yeah, guys, moral of the story is don't underage drink. Honestly, just don't drink at all. It's not good for you. Don't shoplift. Don't be like Jason. Okay, guys? Seriously. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this story, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Leave your stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace.